For in this game. We pick it up the second quarter. Green Bay down 7-zip. Rodgers, Robert Tonyan, 45 touchdowns on the season for Aaron Rodgers, joining Peyton Manning as the only players in NFL history with multiple seasons of 45 touchdowns or more. Let's go to the second quarter. It's a 10-7 game now. Chicago up. Rodgers to Marquez Valdez-Scantling, and he's gone. 72 yards. So Rodgers now with 46 touchdowns, second 70-plus yard touchdown of the season for Rodgers. Both of them went to Valdez-Scantling, so the Packers take the lead 14-10. 4 minutes to go before the half. Dominique Daphne. Rodgers a perfect 10 for 10 passing in the first half, 3 touchdowns. That was pretty good. Packers up 21-10. Let's go to the fourth quarter. Big moment here, 4th and 1 for the Bears. Mitch Trubisky can't get it to Allen Robinson. They return the ball over on downs. Ensuing possession. Packers trying to ice it. Aaron Jones into the end zone. So Green Bay looking to lock up that number 1 seed. It's 28-16 here, less than 4 to play. Trubisky picked off by Adrian Amos. Packers win it 35-16. They're the number 1 seed in the NFC. We'll show you this play just because Rodgers, Devontae Adams. Another touchdown. Way to go, Aaron. Live on SportsCenter now, losing coach, Matt Nagy.
So, I'll start off with the game in regards to how everything went. You get to the fourth quarter against this team, and you have that 4th and 1, 3rd and 1, then 4th and 1, 11 minutes to go, and a touchdown puts you ahead. And I thought that for really up until that point, we thought that, the game plan wise, it was really going how you want it to go. And in the fourth quarter to be right there, we just got to get that 4th and 1, and that bothers me that we didn't. So we as coaches, and we'll do a better job there, making sure we get that. And then all of a sudden, they go down and they get 2 touchdowns and make it 35-16. Red zone, not good enough. 1 for 5 in the red zone. You can't play the Green Bay Packers and Aaron Rodgers and kick field goals. We have to get touchdowns. There's no other way. And then he's 4 for 4 in the red zone. We had 6 4th down conversions, which is probably more than we had all year long. Time of possession against this team is what we wanted. We had 35-24 time of possession, and that's hard to do against them. Our defense to come out in the third quarter there and to get that 5 and out and that 3 and out. If you get an opportunity he throws you a ball. I'd love to be able to, make that an interception with 2 or 3 of those that we had. We didn't, but we did get off the field, so I give credit there. Again, red zone for them was good. Red zone for us was bad offensively. And so, being in that locker room afterwards, this is my first time where you lose a game, but yet you find out that you're in. And so the message to the team is this: it's okay to feel like crap right now. We put a lot of time and effort and energy into winning this football game, and it sucks when you lose. But that said, feel it tonight, understand it, but no one's going to take away what these players did to work back these last 3 weeks to put ourselves in a position to make the playoffs. And they did that. And there's no one that's going to take that from those players and the coaches. So here we are. We feel it tonight. We wake up tomorrow morning and that thing's in a rearview mirror. We got to lock in. We got to get ready for the Saints, who's a hell of a football team. We're in it. And again, now anything can happen.
First up.
All right, so the Bears are the 7th seed in the NFC. The Packers are the top seed. Here's Devontae Adams.
Feels good, man. Feels good. I would have been happy regardless, just getting this bye, being able to move into here, having everything go through Lambeau, move out of this place and just get back and have a week's rest. But, it definitely feels good. It's put in a lot of hard work, and, I've come up short of a few different things in my career. So it feels good to be able to achieve that.
Aaron Nagler.
Devontae, first of all, congrats on the receptions record. Never thought that would be broken after watching every single thing Sterling ever did in that building. Second of all, was there a point in this game, obviously 6 targets, 6 receptions, was there a point where you said on the sideline, get me the ball? Because it didn't seem like you were involved early, but then all of a sudden it was like, okay, we're going to feed Devontae.
Yeah, well, honestly, I was, just for the mojo of the team, I wanted to stay as positive about things, but it gets frustrating just because, all I care about is the offense doing well. So if we, first half we're moving the ball well, scoring, doing what we got to do, it doesn't really matter. But when we hit a stalemate and we're not really productive the way that we should be or the way we can be, that's when it starts to get, a little frustrating. But it is what it is. I feel like I got trust in our coaches and the rest of our team to go out and take care of business as well. So just try not to panic in situations like that, especially with everything that we had on the line. We just wanted to make sure we stayed as calm as possible and just trusted it. But it was definitely a conversation that was had, but it was initiated by the coaches just to make sure that they made a conscious effort to get me involved. And, from there, I just had to make sure I made plays, and I tried to do that on, those last 2 drives.
So back to Rodgers throwing for 4 touchdowns in this game to clinch that number 1 seed in the NFC. It's his 11th career game with at least 3 passing touchdowns against the Bears. He also finishes the season with 48, tied for 5th most in single season in NFL history. Every quarterback who threw at least 48 touchdowns, see these guys on the list, they all won the MVP that year. All right, so bring the guys back in. Tim, let me start with you. What did you see from number 12 today?
Listen, it's remarkable what he's able to do. Is really what makes him so special. It's one thing to just execute the plan and the call that comes into the huddle, but his ability to go above and beyond that is unique. Here's a good example. It's 3rd down. He uses a double cadence. A lot of times the defense will use the play clock to disguise their pressure. Well, the play clock's running down, so here comes the pressure. They see it late because they're sliding away. They've got a free runner. Instead of throwing the hot, which he's well aware of, to Devontae Adams, he knows he's got Danny Trevathan running with Marquez Valdez-Scantling down the middle of the field. That's a wide receiver, a fast one, against a middle linebacker. But you have to have the timing to be able to get the football off before the free runner gets to you. You also have the anticipation that you might get drilled, which he doesn't there because he plays with such good anticipation. It's that type of stuff that is just so frustrating for a defense because you may have the right call on to force them to throw a hot and rally and make the tackle and get them off the field. But Aaron Rodgers has the ability to say, no, I'm not even going to throw the hot because I'm going to kind of give some ground and hit a shot down